So where do we start at? Let's start from the beginning. I comes out 6 months before B Stinger, exposing Bambaataa for my own reasons. 6 months later, after Bambaataa sat down in a meeting, publicly apologized, and we moved on from the situation, B Stinger pops up. B Stinger pops up, and mysteriously, the video that I took down that was only on Facebook for hours pops up at the same time with B Stinger. So now I get a phone call saying that pretty much I gotta watch my back. Dudes is planning on killing me because they think I'm behind this B Stinger shit when B Stinger came forward. So automatically from the beginning I was mad about how B Stinger came out, because it was like, yo, you coming out, you telling your story. Where did this video come from? And see, the thing that pissed me off the most about the video that I made was edited. That wasn't even the original video that they put out on Star. So now you come out and jeopardize my life. I'm not even prepared to go to war now because I didn't even expect what you put out to come at me the way it did. So boom, now I'm fighting B Stinger's fight. This is not even my fight. I'm fighting B Stinger's fight. You threw me back on the forefront. I ain't have no choice. Now I'm at war. Here it is. You campaigning. You running around with these politicians. You're not a politician. But you used laws that they was trying to bring into effect with your newspaper outings about you being molested with Bam and my video to boost the sale of your book. So you can sell your books, your book about indirectly about Bam. You re-robbed the book and put his name in there. You had other books you was trying to sell and little games you was trying to sell. Now you made yourself popular. Okay, but at this point in time, me seeing you, seeing your video on Sinetta, I'm seeing this dude and listening to you. Now I'm listening to what you're saying about Bam. Certain details you gave. All right, I know Bam did what he did. I won't take that away. I guess the only difference is that some of the shit around you was questionable. Irritated Genie, Tazariak, throws an event. Star comes through at the Alejandro Ballroom. I go there. This is supposed to be us dealing with pedophilia and child molestation. You show up for 3 minutes and talk about you got to blow and you got things to do. I don't know if the crowd was big enough to you or you ain't have enough celebrities in there. You blew it. Left. We still held it down. Moving right along. After a while, I was like, fuck it. You know what? I'm going to fight this battle with Ron Savage. But it was always funny to me how I was beefing with the whole Zulu Nation. And you was marching with some of the same niggas I was beefing with. Which was crazy. Now here I am listening to your leaked phone conversations that you leaked out with Mickey Benson, which was my family. Mr. Big, somebody I love dearly. Smitty, I'm beefing with everybody. Saladin, here it is, I am beefing with my friends. For you, because they trying to tell the world that you raped a 4-year-old little girl. Allegedly, because I don't know this to be true. But I was defending you. Not hating on you, defending for you, holding you down, feeling like I gotta hold this weak nigga down that the world thought was so weak and so soft. But meanwhile, you was just like the KEYSER SOZE, playing a little victim. Playing. So I'm beefing with Saladin and them because they talking about you trying to kill yourself because you molested a 4-year-old little girl. And the only reason why they didn't expose you then is because you was trying to commit suicide. And they felt sorry for you, which to me, I felt like the only reason why I held you down in that situation and made niggas not expose you because they was trying to go to Star and other media outlets to expose you to be the pedophile you are. So I held you down like, nah, because if B Stinger molested a 4-year-old, this story should have been told before the Bambaataa situation. We don't let nobody hurt 4-year-olds. Moving right along, Mr. B Stinger. I'm sitting back and I'm watching a lot of shit that's going to come out on that documentary. But I'm going to point some of it out. For one, the same documentary that TC got killed in the process of filming, which he actually completed a lot of it. This documentary was built off of you being molested. The other 5 victims that came out being molested, me being molested. You gets up with Busy B and decides that you doing hip hop movement and tried to pull me in that shit with you. You told Queen's Flip that you was going to do his show. And then turned around and told him you wasn't going to do it no more because now you about the hip hop movement. Don't ask you about Bambaataa. What? You turned around with the documentary. You're not doing it no more because you're doing the hip hop movement. Don't ask you about Bambaataa. What? You sit up there with Busy B on Sinetta. And Sinetta a sucker for that shit too. On Sinetta. And you going to tell him, don't ask you about Bambaataa. Y'all doing hip step movement. Then you got Busy B standing there talking about Bambaataa is his man and these accusations are alleged. So he alleged. He said you let him say that in your face. So now moving right along. See, I could keep on going on and going on. You go on Sway in the morning and it's the same shit. Busy B bigging up the same dude that molested you. You mean to tell me you got a video out, or rather you got your face all over the Daily News looking like somebody shitted you out they asshole. The ugliest shit that I ever seen while you crying. And all those tears was fake? So this pain that you supposedly had where you sitting up there marching against against pedophilia. Let me correct that, because during the month of Ramadan, I'm sitting up there watching you. Mr. Allah knows best, right? You Muslim, right? At the gay parade during the month of Ramadan. What? Nigga, what? Where they do that at? Moving right along. See, what you didn't tell everybody is the same dude that you said Bam made you give oral sex to, prior to you going to the shelter, you was just living with him recent. See, a lot of shit came out about you, and now everything ain't looking so good, Mr. Savage. You was living with that man. Not only was you living with that man, but when y'all had a fallout, after all of the sexual encounters you was having with that man in that man's house, having him come by your house and sleep with your girlfriends, and you doing what you do to Bambaataa shit, you continued on with that lifestyle for years. This is what you was doing with Bam. Everybody tried to tell me that you was having group sex, because some of them was still having group sex. They tried to warn me of this, but no, I stood by B Stinger, even though I was upset because you threw me out there with that video. Talking about you never heard about my video. Ike C put you up to coming out. Ike C was on that phone conversation with you and Biggs. Ike C didn't even speak, but the reason why Ike C stopped fucking with you, which was your right-hand man who made you do all of this. He made you come out on Bam because Bam owed him money. Let's tell it like it is, son. He made you come out on Bam because Bam owed him money, and Bam was deading niggas on their money like bitches. TC flipped on Bam also because Bam owed him money. Let's tell it how it is, son. So now you got everybody all roused up like you really give a fuck. Look at your Facebook page, homeboy. You ain't got nothing on your page dealing with pedophilia. Nothing. We got groups dealing with this shit. You're not even active in a group. Everything that you do is strategic, but everybody calling you the little retarded boy. Oh, he's retarded. He got the twick. He got the twick. That nigga played everybody like KEYSER SOZE. He played all of us like KEYSER SOZE. So this same dude that Bam made you give oral sex to, you living with him. And then when you had a fallout with this tough guy, because you have a habit of stepping on tough guys, but playing victim, you set his house on fire. Then you said not only did you set his house on fire, but you sat up there and told the insurance company some shit that you knew would make them not pay for the fire that he had in his house because of some illegal shit, because you knew a little bit about the law. So now this same dude, everybody sitting up there calling this little dude retarded. He's slow. He retarded. No, he KEYSER SOZE. Now you really want to know why I'm mad, son? I'm going to tell you why I'm mad. You had nerve enough to talk about I'm jealous of you? This story wouldn't even have no life without me. Nobody never really believed you. And everybody that actually seen you thought you was a joke. They look at your face and they laugh with your ugly self. They laugh at you. I didn't do that. I stood by you. Tell them why I'm mad? Because you threw this fight out there for everybody to fight. Dudes stepped up and had to expose themselves to stand by me and you. Now you all about hip hop movement. But TC Islam is dead. No, I can't prove who killed TC Islam. But when you listen to the documentary, when you listen to Star's show, what do TC say? TC said, ever since I talked about Bam on behalf of Poppy, he said that my life has been in danger. I got death threats. I've been getting death threats. On that documentary, right before he died, he exposed how they was going to come out on Bam 15 years ago. But he said I wouldn't be alive then. Poof. Now he's dead. I'm mad. What I'm mad about? I think them niggas should have killed you and left him alive, son. They killed him and left you alive. I wish they would have killed him and killed you and left him alive. That man died arguing and fighting this fight, and you moving on talking about you doing hip-hop movement. I'm jealous because you doing big things. You standing next to celebrities. I bet you are willing to stand next to celebrities. The hip-hop movement been gay since the beginning. Bam is a gatekeeper. Dr. York is a gatekeeper. Dr. York has everything to do with Bam Bada's career. He's a gatekeeper. And now you going back to the same movement that molested you, knowing that you have to participate in homosexuality and pedophilia to be a celebrity nowadays. So when you sitting up there talking about somebody jealous of you, yes, son, I understand that you will lube up and jerk off Big Daddy Kane's dick to stand next to him. You a nasty nigga. Tell him why I'm mad. I'm mad because my man is dead. And now the fight that you threw us out there to fight, you jumping ship on because you part of the hip hop movement. And now you trying to get good back in with Bam? You trying to get good behind the scenes? You running with everybody with Bam. You back in bad with him. Why I'm mad, son? Because you took a payoff, son. To get back in. So everything that you was supposed to stand for with the victims, you was all a fraud, man. Frequently. Mister, I didn't like being touched by a man, but you running in gay bars. You part of all of the gay movements. You running with the same people that's backing Bam, but funny how they all with you, but ain't none of them fucking with me. I lost a lot of friendships with brothers that I love, Tawfiq, Scott. I done beef with Muhammad and F, dudes that I love. I could keep on going, there's too many names. I'm not naming everybody all over you. Me and Saladin ain't even really speaking. All because of you. Mr. Biggs and Smitty, everybody all over you leaking conversations, playing these niggas like they was dumb. These are your friends. You played them like they was dumb. You would think and have everybody thinking that you was beefing with Biggs and Smitty. You used me to leak that audio. You gave it to me. And still was sitting up there playing cool like it wasn't me. Why did you record him in the first place? Everything about you was a slithering snake. Everything about you was suspect. Now you get to walk around freely, no problem, and stand among Zulus that I was beefing with. Knowing that when we seen each other, it was going to be on sight. But everybody was comfortable with you. You know, this shit is crazy. This whole situation is crazy. Because everything about Ron Savage was KEYSER SOZE. Everything was full of shit about him. Everything about this was full of shit about you. You ain't gonna never tell nobody how you was sitting up on them phone conversations with me week after week after week with me talking you down from killing yourself. Because these females that you playing with making you buy them clothes and sneakers and won't give you no ass. And then dumping you 2 days later, or you finding out they fucking with another dude on Facebook and they blocking you. And I'm sitting up there arguing and beefing on your behalf. Trying to look out for you because you playing a weak role. And everybody feel like Mr. KEYSER SOZE is weak. He ticking. He's slow. That nigga ain't slow. He outsmarted everybody. He even outsmarted me. And I'm not the type of person that you can easily outsmart. Don't be surprised when you see Ron Savage talking about all this shit was a hoax. It was bullshit with Bam. He got paid off. I guarantee you ain't gonna never see Ron Savage get killed in the street, but you might hear a story sooner or later about me popping up dead. Only thing about it is I look forward to it. I ain't running. I was sentenced to death the day that I was born. So when y'all send them niggas at me, I'm gonna send them right back. Ron Savage is a sucker. My man got killed fighting Ron Savage battle, and now he jumping ship. I hope you die, you faggot ass nigga. I lost all respect for you. Them little children that you got, that you birthed, I don't even know how they can look up to you and respect you, because they live with you, so they know you a liar. He playing so weak and stupid, he even outsmarted his baby mother. He got custody of the children. Ron Savage always comes out on top, but y'all call him retarded? Y'all better think again and look again. Watch who you dealing with. Man, come forward talking about he ain't never heard my video. That's you did. Ike put you up to coming out. Bam owed Ike money, so this was his way of getting back at him. But it just so happened that everybody knows Zulu Nation is a cesspool. This is why in the Zulu Nation, you never see Zulus bring their kids around Zulu. Because don't nobody like the idea of their sons getting fucked by the same crew that they run with. Ron, you a sucker.